Hey y'all, what is up? Welcome back. It is me, Rachel. So today's video is just going to be a quick video of me retwisting my locks. So before we get into the video, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel, and if you like the video, make sure you like, comment, and share with everybody you know. So I retwisted my hair last night and was like, wow, I have not recorded a retwist video in quite a little minute. It's probably been over a year since I have shown you all how I retwist, or the last time I did it. So I just wanted to take you all along with me. Nothing special. I'm just wearing my hair straight down, but I do have a few updates for you guys because, as you all know, I'm not a huge fan of doing my own hair, but what I do appreciate about it is I get to get a full examination of what my hair is looking like. And unfortunately, I noticed that I have a few weak spots in a couple of my locks. So I'm gonna find one for you all. And honestly, like last night, I tried my hardest not to cry because like it's honestly getting to that point. There's a couple, but this is probably the worst one. So let's see if the camera's picking it up. Oh yes, it is. So as you all can see, my hair is so thick, right? You guys know I have very thick hair, and I have 96 locks. 96 locks is quite a good amount, and I'm kind of thinking that my parts are small because 96 locks equals small parts, right? I'm starting to think that in some areas of my hair, the lock is not able to withstand the weight or the thickness of my hair. So let's examine this. As you can see, the bottom of the lock is nice and healthy and thick, right? And the top of the lock is nice and healthy and thick. But we have this little portion right here that is dang near hanging on by a thread, and I need to get it fixed like ASAP, like tomorrow. And I know in my last video I showed you all that I knew how to repair split locks. I do not know how to repair damaged locks like this, and I don't even want to attempt. I think I really just want to go to a professional to get this nipped in the bud. Last night on my Instagram story, I had asked you all if you guys know anybody who does lock repairs in Atlanta, and I actually got a good amount of responses. And I've been looking at some locticians pages, so I'm kind of comparing prices and seeing how everybody's work looks. I just wanted to update you guys on that because my hair is healthy. My hair is very healthy, but I'm dealing with this. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think I'll just go get it repaired, get it fixed, and then we'll be back in action. That's my quick little update for you all. I'm gonna quit talking and I'm gonna go ahead and get into the retwist video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hey y'all, so right here I'm retwisting the back of my head, and I'm using a rat tail comb to make sure I get my parts nice and straight, and I want to make sure that each strand belongs in the right lock. So you can see that I'm using my full-length mirror to look at my reflection of myself in the bathroom mirror so I can get a good look at the back of my head. Because when I first used to do my retwist, when I first started my locks, I did not pay attention to the back at all, and that led to my parts becoming a bit jagged. And at the end of 2020, I did have a stylist attempt to fix some of my parts in the back, and she made them straighter, but all of my parts around my head are not completely straight. So that's why I have to really pay attention to each individual part to make sure that they look as good as they can look. And if you look closely, so this lock right here is a pretty good example of my hair is growing outside of the lock. So I think that I mentioned this in, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in my 3-year lock update, or one of those videos I made a couple months ago. I am dealing with a lot of frizz, and my hair keeps on growing outside of the lock. And some of you all mentioned that I should try to locksmith my hair, and I've attempted it a few times. I haven't attempted it on the entire perimeter of my head because doing this already takes me hours on end. But whenever I go to a loctician, I never leave with any frizz. It's really only when I do it myself. And that can get a bit irritating because my retwist never lasts. So I'm sitting here doing this voiceover 2 weeks after I recorded this video. And unfortunately, the retwist did not last longer than like 1.5 weeks. And that is honestly just the honest truth about my hair. I can only speak for my hair, but I've just noticed that if I do a regular retwist like this and don't twist it up or put it in 2-strand twist, it just won't last. And that is the reality of it. And that's just something that I'm going to have to deal with. So I want to talk a bit more about my thinning locks that I mentioned at the beginning of this video. So I ended up getting them fixed. So this is 2 weeks into the future. I did end up getting them fixed. I vlogged the experience. So I'm doing a self-maintenance vlog plus like a prep and pack with me for my trip, and I ended up getting my hair done and she repaired a few of my locks. So the footage of her repairing my locks is going to be in that vlog. So once I upload that, I'll link it here. But I talked to her and I asked her, why is this happening? So it first started, I called her because I DM'd her on Instagram. She told me to give her a call. I sent her a picture of my hair, then sent her a picture of the locks I was talking about. And she asked me, do I have any health issues? I told her no. And she saw that I had a little bit of color because my black is fading a little bit. So she asked, oh, you've had color in the past? And I was like, yeah. So she was like, do you think that the color caused damage to your locks? And I don't know why on earth I never thought about this, you guys, because I always just thought that the color did not damage my hair, because when I had my red hair, I didn't have any problems. I'm just now dealing with problems. So I didn't think to correlate it with the color, but she said that it might be that. So when I went to her yesterday, we talked about it again, and she was like, yeah, it probably is the color. It probably just took a long time for you to see this effect. And I'm like, okay, well, why is it only in the back of my head? Because I'm telling y'all, it's literally like a couple locks only in the very back. And so she said, typically we have different textures of hair throughout different areas of our head, and a lot of people in the back of their head, their hair is thinner and the hair is finer, so it's not as strong. And she was like, then you put color on top of that, it could cause thinning. You know, she said it's nothing serious. I don't have any health problems, but that's just unfortunately what can happen, you know, as your locks grow longer. And so I was like, wow. So she ended up fixing them. Not all of them. She fixed the ones that were like really, really bad. But I'm all good now, y'all. So I really can't wait to show y'all the footage of her repairing the locks. I would put it in this video, but I'm not. I'm going to wait on it. I'm going to wait for another video. So that's good news. And in this video, you won't see me oiling my scalp because prior to this, I did a hot oil treatment. So make sure you go check that video out too. I'm going to put that in the top right hand corner and in the description box. So now I'm just going to go and lay my edges. And I often find it helpful to put my locks back in multiple ponytails while I'm retwisting just to get them out the way. So that's it, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. So it's been a couple hours and my hair is not fully dry yet, but I've been going over it with my blow dryer to get it dry. But I think I'm just gonna wrap it and get in the bed, and then I'm going to check in with you all tomorrow. So that concludes the end of my retwist video, but I do want to give you all a little length check before I head out of here. So my locks are just growing. I don't think that I mentioned what type of gel I use, but you guys shouldn't be surprised because I use the same gel every single time I do a retwist, and this is the Genuine African Formula Super Grow hair gel that I love. I would never switch up on this gel. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. Let me know you all's thoughts on anything. I will see you all in the next one.